Hey, what's up, everybody? It's not a response, it's a Rob-sponse. I'm here in Rome, Italy, in my hotel room, and I really haven't been giving you guys an update or talking about I guess it's fast travel, because slow travel is when you go somewhere and you stay there for like a month or two, and you really spend a lot of time there. Whereas you guys know me, I've been staying somewhere for like 2 or 3 days, then I go somewhere else. So I've been watching a lot of videos on YouTube and people are slow traveling, whereas I've had more the experience of I go somewhere for like 3 or 4 days and I go somewhere else. So that's kind of been my experience. But like I said, right now I'm here in Rome, Italy, and I'll show you guys the hotel room I got. It's in the city center, so it's a great location. But it is sort of more classic. You can see here by the layout of the room. It's sort of an older building. This room might be, 70, 80 years old. And, here's the bathroom, sink. You can kind of see outside the window here. Like I said, you got the bed, you got the old lights. And again, I gotta make a video about this, because Italy has a lot of tourism, there's not a lot of Airbnb or hotel stock to choose from. And then what is here is, inflated in price because so many people come to visit. There's only so much housing stock, and the locals are tired of, losing options to foreigners. So the things that are available to foreigners get really raised up. So even though this place doesn't look like much, I paid like $130 for this. Yeah, per night. Whereas in a different city, you might expect to pay maybe 70 for this, not 130 euros. But anyway, I'm in a good location. I'm not far from the Colosseum, the Pantheon. I need to go see the Spanish Steps and Trovino's Fountain. Like, Rome, Italy has so much to show. So it's like every time I'm out, I feel as if I could film 8 or 9 different scenic, architectural, majestic structures. But I have to kind of pick and choose because I only have so much bandwidth to shoot it, and I only have so much room on my video cameras, storage. So, but yeah, Italy is amazing. Rome, Italy, I should say. I've only been in Rome, Italy, but it's amazing. A lot of great architecture things to see. But yeah, this is the room. So again, just me, so it works. I got my stuff here. My suitcase over there. It's kind of dark in here. Suitcase over there. And again, the lighting in here is not great, which is why I didn't want to shoot the video. But I was like, I got to give the people an update. So yeah, maybe I'll step in here and kind of shoot it, give you that real bathroom feel. But yeah, but pretty much. I've kind of hit a quandary a bit. Take you over to the bed. Take it back to the original spot where I was. And again, like I said, this is a real life video, right? Clearly there's no AI here. I haven't doctored this up. But yeah, I've been in Italy now. This is my second day. I'll probably stay tomorrow, and then I'm looking at maybe going to South America or going over to Africa. My cousin's in Africa. He lives in Namibia. But to get to Namibia, you have to fly through South Africa. The only thing is that, again, that's a long flight. And then two, so I'm thinking about it. I'm really thinking about maybe flying out Friday to South Africa. I got to check out the Airbnbs and hotels and things that are there, maybe stay in Johannesburg for 3 or 4 days, maybe longer if I get a good deal, and then take the 2 hour flight over to Namibia to see my cousin. Probably stay in Namibia. You can only stay there. I think I don't know if it's one of those countries where the border control or the intake officials get to decide whether you get 30 days or 90 days, because some places are like that. They only stamp you for 30 days. And then I said, actually, I think I may be confusing it with Ethiopia. So I think Ethiopia, the border control gives you 30 days. And then you have to renew and pay for more. I think Namibia, you get your 90 days. But both of those have e-visas, so I'll probably need to go ahead and apply for those, get that out the way. I should have probably done that today. Because again, they take 3 or 4 days to get approved. So South Africa, you don't need an e-visa to go. You can show up as an American citizen as long as you have 2 blank pages in your passport book. Then you're fine. And then I think for Namibia, you actually need 3 blank pages in your passport book to go. And you got to pay. You got to do your e-visa online. Or I think they have an arrival e-visa. An arrival e-visa is where you can show up at the airport and they'll do everything there. So, but if you do the online one, I think you have to print out the paperwork. So I think I may do the arrival e-visa. I got to do a little bit more Gemini and ChatGPT, which is amazing. You know I'm solo traveling, right? As you guys can see from my videos, it's just me. So sometimes when I need a little back and forth or I need a sounding board, there's Gemini and ChatGPT. And it's crazy. You just can ask and shoot out commands and there's no back talk. There's no I'm tired right now or there's no whenever a ChatGPT makes mistakes, oh I'm sorry, I should have caught that. Or I could have thought of this or my mistake. So, because I was about to go to Brazil about 3 or 4 days ago, and they forgot to tell me to apply for my e-visa to Brazil. So I had to go and cancel a flight, and I'll make a video about that process. I want to start doing like how-to videos for you all, on like how to travel, how to like make certain things happen. So I got to start doing more of those like instructional, educational videos, and they're coming. But today, this is just kind of an update video to let you know what's been up with me. Because I do have 29 subscribers, and I appreciate the 29 that I have. So thank you all for rocking with me. We gotta multiply that by like 30, right? So, but again, I appreciate the people who have watched my videos. I'm trying to get the views up higher. Got to work on the video content. But like I said, right now, I just want to have a real moment, kind of explain what's going on with me. So again, I'm thinking about going to Africa. I still want to go to Brazil, so that's why I haven't booked a flight to Africa because even though I got to do this e-visa with Brazil, they want a flight itinerary. So it's almost like I have to book another flight to Brazil. Even though there's ways you can put it out there and then cancel it, I kind of don't want to do that, but I may have to because they want you to provide an itinerary for like where you're staying and for your flight. You haven't even been approved yet, so that's so crazy to me. Like, yeah, we want to know like where you're going to be staying and you have your flight booked, but then we can take anywhere from 5 to 7 business days in the best case scenario. But if they don't like your passport photo, if they don't like the documents you upload, proving your income, proving your profession, proving you're going to stay, they push things further and further back. So really, they want you to book a flight or a trip like maybe a month and a half out, 2 months out, so that by the time they get through all the bottlenecks, all the holdups, all the red tape of your e-visa process, that you'll still be able to, keep your flight, keep your itinerary. So it kind of hurts someone like me where I make decisions on the turn of a dime, right? I may wake up one day and go, hey, let me go here, let me go there. And the Brazil e-visa process sort of makes you have to think 2 or 3 months out maybe, just to be sure that everything stays. So that's why I'm sort of not sure because I could go to Argentina, which I heard is a very interesting place, has a lot of great architecture, but the social life can be a little tricky. And Argentinians are very much into themselves. So sometimes people say they can be arrogant or they don't, mix as well with foreigners. And then other people say like they love foreigners, it's a great experience. I heard they don't like black people, then I hear they do like black people. So I'm kind of like, do I really want to go there? And then pretty much if I went to Argentina, I'd probably have to stay there. Again, the only reason I would go to Argentina is to wait for this Brazilian e-visa process to go through. So if I'm going to Argentina, I probably got to stay there for like 2 weeks at least, at a minimum a week, but probably like I'd have to book a place for like 2 weeks. So I gotta get up on that and see. But if not, then I think I may just end up going to Africa. And then I get on Africa, I kind of want to go back through Asia maybe to get back to the United States if I don't end up staying on this whole living abroad, slow travel, expat life. Because right now I haven't really settled anywhere, I've just been traveling. But at some point I do need to settle somewhere and really get serious about sitting in one place for a month or two. So, but if I don't do that, then I'm going back to the States and I'm going to probably take a pathway. Because I want to see Asia. I do want to see Thailand. I do want to see maybe China, Japan, South Korea. Maybe fly through Honolulu, Hawaii on the way back. Then, go into LA and then fly back to Detroit where my sister is, where my car is. And then again, I still got a storage unit and a base in Atlanta. Like I don't have an apartment or a place to stay in Atlanta. I just have my storage unit. But again, you can get a place pretty easily in Atlanta. You can get an extended stay hotel. You can go do pad split, where you kind of get a room in a house. So I mean, there's options for if I go back to the states. But I kind of want to stay out the states. Just got to figure out a way to kind of boost the remote income and make that happen. Because right now I'm kind of just burning through money I got. So, but yes, that's my quandary. So like and subscribe. So the response is the Rob-sponse. If you have tips or you have an opinion or you have some insight on what I should do or not do, let me know. If you have some things you'd like me to shoot in videos besides the educational, informative stuff I'm going to start doing, informational content, kind of throw it in there. What would you like to see? And again, if you just have an opinion on how I should move in terms of traveling, like where to go, what to do, what insights to take, because again, my only sounding board right now is Gemini and ChatGPT, and I have no other yes man or yes woman or no woman to rebuttal or reject my ideas. So if I get that from the audience, from my subscribers, that'd be great, or even just people who stumble upon this. I really appreciate it. But anyway, it's not a response, it's a Rob-sponse. And like I said again, I'm going to get some more content out to you guys in the next few days. Hopefully I can drop a video tomorrow. But just want to give you an update. What's going on with me? And can you help me solve the mystery of where I'm going next?